I think we're live and well muted, and there's cardboard in the way. This is fun.
Hey, check this out.
Wow.
I got this at the the Goodwill,
Oh, nice.
and it was $4.
Mm-hmm.
It's got little light bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like somebody's done used it, but I plugged it all up and it works.
Nice.
It's their little power cell is still in the
Right.
floor.
Right as for right.
There's a little solar cell for it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this ain't from a studio, but
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a little radio, all the little
Nice.
plug-ins.
Mm.
I was doing that. I was doing that thing for that little survival thing. I made a killing for $10. I got all kinds of shit.
Nice.
I got 2 or 3 cookers, and every time I put something else in there, she gave it to me cheaper.
Are you getting feedback on my end?
You spend a couple more bucks, and I'll give it all to you for.
Yeah, well, are you getting feedback on my end?
Do what?
Are you getting feedback on my end?
You're getting feedback. Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
No, I said, are you? Do you hear me?
No,
Your
no, I
feedback.
heard you perfect. I heard you
Okay.
perfect.
All right. Because it is in my headphones, but I think my headphones had an accident with a bird beat and not working good anymore because of my life. Okay.
Oh,
Well, all right then. So,
well, we've got
wow.
one thing done.
All right. Cool.
You've
Thanks,
got,
that's for appreciate that.
you've got
Because
the
in my
key.
head, it's like this weird echo going on.
No,
You want
we
birds as for?
we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that every time, do we? To where
What?
I can go to bed and you can stay on.
Well, yeah, no, I got to sign in on my cell phone right now, so I'm good on that tonight and whatever. We can probably do that tonight and all that. Well, all
Yeah,
I'm saying is I have to get it signed in onto the my other devices like the tablet and whatever else I need.
yeah.
And there is Matt. Oh my god, my headphones are so busted. It's like that. And there's Simon.
Oh, do we, Matt? Do you want your cards read? Seeing you're feeling so bad, read your crystals.
That's so sweet. Oh well, you're so sweet when you ask. All right, everybody, put the one in the chats if he wants that.
These are past life oracle cards. And every time I turn around, Sarah says, "Read my card. Read my card."
Right?
And
Fine.
your card is galactic card. Ooh, yeah. That the 3 lights almost look like 2 eyes in the mouth going. Ooh.
Yes. Hi, Blue.
My little mic, it won't go down no more. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make me a little table, make me a little backdrop back here to where I can
Mm-hmm.
display my cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi, everybody out there in YouTube land.
Get my
Welcome all. Welcome. Poor Matt. Everybody, give Matt hugs and kisses out there, okay? Put all the good healing vibes to his tooth, all right? He got spoo-booed in his mouth big time.
Okay, your crystal is citrine, ambience or abundance, creativity, self-confidence, energy boost. And it's the solar plexus chakra.
Mm.
Okay.
You're welcome, Matt.
I'm wondering if I can polish my stones.
I don't know.
I've seen some people with real pretty polished stones. And then again, I like the roughness. The
I
roughness
kind of
check.
like about this myself, but whatever. Everything is always polished, nice, pretty thing.
Yeah.
I'm not. All right, I think S4 said a one, and then I didn't catch anybody else put a one in there.
Okay. Now, here's your definition.
Mm-hmm.
Citrine brain clarity, concentration, and new thoughts. It also helps to increase self esteem, confidence, motivation, and self explanation.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that helped you.
Yes, yes, you
What's
did.
that say? Resonate. What's the lady say? I hope that resonates with you.
Yeah,
And who was our first one? S4?
yeah, and then I didn't see if anybody did any more after that because I got sidetracked. Was it concentrating? Sorry about that. So put a one in the chat if you're not S4, because he'll never stop. I've seen
I need to get me, I want to get me a little bowl. I want some kind of oat bowl. I want to have some kind of background to it. I want a dish, a real nice dish, and it's going to be like one of the kind, like a handmade or something, to put my crystals in. When I draw my crystals, so I just reach down in here and I just grab whatever, and I would like to have a bowl to put them in.
it.
Something more
Right.
creative than the little box that they're in.
Okay. Cool. You could put them like I don't know the bones of your ancestors. Make a container out of that. Make it very spiritual then, and also good story. I went to the graveyard and stole all my relatives' bones. Don't do what I said though. I think it's illegal. Anyways, this is for S4 because he's put another one in the chat just in case you forgot that it's supposed to be his turn because he's the other person that put a one in the chat besides myself.
Transportation. Big old pretty choo choo train.
Right?
Another big pretty choo choo train. Woo, woo, woo.
Right? But I think S4 is going to drop back in, and go, I never got my card or crystal red. And he come back in and drop back out again. That's his MO. I've seen it. I've seen it. It's on point. It's on cue with him. I've seen you all. I watch you all. Whoa, that sounds awful.
Yeah, we see you. We're in your show. When we don't talk in chat, we know. We know things.
Oh no, Dogface says, or Simon says, he's on the night train.
Okay,
There's
transportation.
this alcohol out here called like Train. That shit'll get you. Oh, fuck up fast. Oh my god, it gets you so fucked up, and your stomach will hurt too because it's so sweet. Ah. All right, so I did read for S4 before he forgets that he had did anything.
Okay, here we go. Transportation. This card signifies that you had intense experiences involving transportation in prior lifetimes. This is especially true if you represent and have phobias related to airplanes, cars, or so on. And these fears don't dissipate as a result of getting traditional counseling or therapy. In those cases, you most likely suffer from traumatic past life event in some type of vehicle, which has caused you to lose trust in it. You may have been involved in the invention of any form of transportation or related technology, and that knowledge wants to serve you in this time. This includes those who lived during the time of Atlantis when transportation was fueled by solar and crystal power. Your life purpose may invoke reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes of transportation, which could be environmentally beneficial to our world at this time. Ooh. And that one was kind of smooth, a little bit smoother, getting smoother, trying to get smoother at my.
Right.
And we have pulled again. We have pulled the amethyst geode again. Ain't that the one we pulled last time?
No,
Purification, meditation, spiritual awareness, inner peace and healing. And amethyst geode. With strong healing energy, it will offset negative energy drifting around. It will give the owner deep comfort. And I think that's the one he had on his desk. And I think I pulled it again.
oh no, he's in chat. Ask him.
Ooh, damn, I got the shakes off that. Put that puppy back up. Or did we have any more ones?
Not that I saw, but then I don't know because I kind of got distracted, like I said. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, but I'm telling you, I suck at reading. It's like you're a co-host of mine. But yeah, I have to host for you, but at least I can keep an eye on chat and go, hey, somebody said a thing to you.
This thing ain't no bigger than your thumb. Little tiny book. Oh.
Nope, Smash put his one in. So yeah, he's ready.
That was odd. I reached over and grabbed the deck. I said, well, I bet somebody's going to want a reading. And it started shuffling. My hand started shuffling before.
I was just going to say the deck came to life and started shuffling itself like
Just
in
yeah,
like in Fantasia or something. It's an awful movie. You know, I was thinking about all the people I know from Australia that I hang out with on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Quite a lot. And I can't even remember all of them either. And I keep making new ones.
Look. That's Matt for you. There it is. Damn, Matt. Matt got orphan. Orphan, Matt. Let's see.
I gotta mute up. Sorry, I gotta mute up.
Oh. Orphan. Get to the book.
Sorry, just a little bit of getting started. Sorry for that. Whew, I'm back. All right.
Yeah, they fell out of my. I got that last shuffle in there, and they just kind of fell out of my hand, and I just started spinning them all around. I said, "Yep, there's Matt. Let me look through this whole deck here. I'm gonna pick one out." Yeah, that's like jumpers. You know, your jumpers.
So the whole deck is his. Gotta read them all now. Oh. Talking about that big deck energy. imagine he's so strong that his meat whacked it out of his hand.
The big deck. Oh, I just got a regular deck. What on me? Just a regular deck. See? Look. Regular. I want a big deck. Yeah. I'm gonna get on that and type in carrot deck. Big deck. Orphan. You drew this card because you had one or more past lives as an orphan. This is creating a current life abundant fear for you. In those lives where you didn't have your mother and father protection, love, or support, your develop was great strength and inner reliance, which continues to help you in this lifetime. However, you may also develop survival skills that are double-edged. These coping mechanisms help you. Oh, I got chill bumps on this one, Matt. Get by, but they also blunt your head and emotions. Most likely, this card is a reminder of acknowledgement that your true mother, father is God. You also remind that you're also reminded that you have family of choice, consistency of friends and others, loved ones, including your pets. Spiritual truth. It's impossible to be an orphan. Your true heavenly parent is always with you. If you tend to isolate yourself, you may benefit from seeking compassion support from the 12 step emotion anonymous group or qualified counsel. Oh, but that one there, it jumped out at me right here. This one thing here jumped out at me. It jumped off the page. It said, however, you may have also developed survival skills. That jumped off the page.
Well, the whole thing is right there because he, like I, grew up the poor, and the take care of yourself mentality is the only thing that things happen. So, therefore, that's the inability of survival skills
Okay, here's your sun.
for him,
Here's your crystal.
Matt.
Matt's crystal. And this crystal is carnel, courage, protection, balance, calm, and soothe. The sacral chakra. Yeah, I need a. God, it will show my little wrinkly hand. Look at my little wrinkly hand. Oh my God, I'm old. Ew.
Did we just see a mummy hand?
Yeah. Okay, my hands won't be on camera no more. I'll get my daughter to come in and do it. She's got pretty hands.
Future hand model, you are not. Neither am I. Oh, my fingers are so bloody from today's stream when I had Paulo on me. That boy wouldn't be quiet, and my finger is so bloody. Oh my God. My finger is so swollen too. My weed finger.
John, we can Havoc is in the house, and we need to get him scheduled for the show too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, John,
Right.
we got some more new stuff tonight. We got Sarah set up to where I can go to bed and she can keep the show going for them.
And then I can also never set up on my own channel, so I can just practically 24 hours right now because whatever.
Until the next one. You put the Aussies to bed. Is that what they're doing whenever we have our morning show? Is it their nighttime?
Listen, I don't know how to tell time across the world. I live in the past, that's all I know. Okay, I'm forever in the past. I live in California, the past. Okay, listen, you're more central, normal, present time. You tell me.
Yeah. Dog, whenever we do our morning shows before Amy, is that your nighttime? If he can hear me, if he's there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know.
He could have left.
But see, then I have a lot of people that I wake up around the same time as Amy goes on, so I'll have to keep going because there's the other people that are waking up who want to come on to at the point. I'm like, all right. And then Eric said that he wants to hop on at some point. I'm like, okay, so that means I think he's in the same time zone as I am. Seems like everybody there is. I don't know. Oh my God, when it's 21. Oh my, tell normal time. God, you people around the world that don't know how to tell American time thing. God, Jesus. What am I supposed to do with that?
Okay, your last stream for me was 1 a.m.
Nice.
What was your last stream?
What was it? I don't know, man. Whose last stream? Mine, his? What? Whose?
You had the last stream. Remember, I was on it. Well,
you were sleeping, and everybody was telling you about how you were sleeping.
No,
and
the one before, the one before that would have been. Oh darn! S4 was 4 hours ago.
Oh, you talking about that one? Oh yeah, I guess so. I
That would have
forget.
been 5 o'clock your time. You had Cherokee on.
No, it was 2 o'clock my time.
Yes, he might. No, let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think he stuck with the last one because I didn't see him there in chat. But if he was in chat, I don't remember. Because I don't remember.
Oh, go ahead.
Listen, I wasn't high, okay? Because I
Yeah.
can't be high doing those things when I'm trying to run this on Sundays. And also, then I don't go high to S4 anymore. So
But no,
yeah,
that is pretty cool.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, Cheyenne's
Yeah.
birthday bash was at 1 a.m. his time. Uh,
Oh,
it
so okay.
was, yeah, and then here it was. It started right at 12 p.m.
Yeah, and it woke me up.
Yeah,
I woke up to it around 8 or something like that. I don't remember.
yeah.
And I was like, get up, and I look at YouTube, and I'm like, what's on? I'm sleeping. Stop sleeping, Sarah.
Yeah, I'll put at the beginning of it. I'll put Cheyenne's corner, or whenever it's for her,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably Saturday mornings our time. She gets
Mm-hmm.
on and does her little thing. That was a gory little game she plays. That was just creepy as fuck.
I fucking loved it
Little
though.
game she done.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh, swear to God, it's a big deal.
That was
Anyways, yeah.
she got all the crystals that it would pop her back into her body. Now that would have
Mm-hmm.
been a good ending.
Right? Did anybody tell Jim that we were on?
Shit, Grim. No, I don't got him on my DM. I
Well,
don't get him on my DM.
well, shame on you. You're a bad person. Well, put a video on. Just put a video on now.
Yeah, I'm ready for this one. This okay. Guess my number. Okay, somebody that really loves me, guess my number one favorite.
Right, dog? Oh, Simon.
Uh,
Simon's funny, dude. I love Simon. I believe Simon and I are going to get married.
oops. Oops. Hold on.
That's
The web
classic.
spider is the most accomplished of all
There.
web building species.
I'm getting it.
Recently, scientists gave these tiny creatures a
Right?
variety of psychoactive drugs to observe their effects on web building. When given a minute dose of LSD, the spider's web took on an unfamiliar, minimalist structure. When given caffeine, the web structure was not affected, but the spider's behavior was. Given THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, the spider didn't build a web. It built a hammock, where it lay all day and watched the caffeine spider go. When given alcohol, the spider built a web, found a mate, and raised over 100 young. But the mate got a restraining order, and now the spider can't go within 100 centimeters of the web. The crack cocaine spider figured building webs was for suckers, waited till the caffeine spider was exhausted, then came up behind it and popped a cap in its ass. Nice web, Mr. Crack Spider. When winter came, the marijuana spider had no place to live. It ended up in the crack web as the crack spider's bitch. For more information on the crack spider's bitch, contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa.
All right. All right. I play play the Star Trek one next.
Star Trek or Stormtroopers? Star
I
Trek,
believe it's
the one we
yeah,
looked at a while ago.
yeah, the Star Trek one.
Okay.
The one
Okay.
with Lou Elizondo.
Okay.
Elizondo or whatever that Dingus's name is, whatever. That dude.
Let's see which one.
Spiders.
Oh shoot. Let's see. Hold on here. Star Troopers. Uh oh.
My blood is everywhere.
The frozen planet Arendelle after meeting with its sentient troll creatures.
This
They
one
have
Wrong one,
developed
but this one's
medical
fine.
technology for broken hearts that is of dubious
What?
value.
I said
The
wrong one,
stars
but it's
shine
fine.
bright on
Okay.
the view screen tonight. Our courses mapped in. A starship of exploration, and it looks like I'm the captain. The wind is howling in this holodeck simulation. Computer, change program. Rise of vacation. And with my cup of Earl Grey tea, I'll be the good man Starfleet wants me to be. When no one's gone to boldly go, we'll boldly go. Make it so, make it so. There's strange worlds to explore. Make it so, make it so. Away team, Troy, Riker, LaForge. I don't care what the Federation will say. Continue, half impulse. Neutral zones never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the gods of the Q continuum can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the warp barrier and break through. No right, no wrong, directives prime. It is time. Make it so, make it so. Heading a strange new direction. Make it so, make it so. Separate the saucer section. Here I stand, and the line's drawn here. Let the phaser stun. Red alert! Mr. Wolf? Proton torpedoes fire phasers till they're spent. Warp drive offline, the shields are holding at 14%. And one thought crystallizes like dilithium. You can always go back. Time-space is a continuum. Make it so, make it so. And I'll quote the immortal bard. Make it so, make it so. Dr. Crusher makes me healthy. Here I stand in the night of space. Let the war rage on. The Borg never bothered me anyway. Engage.
My flock is everywhere.
Sorry, the bird started yelling again. All right, now play the other Star Trek one.
Oh, I laughed my ass off at that. Oh my God. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, I know most people haven't. That's the thing. I told you guys I'm everywhere. It's happened. It's the thing. I have to prove it because you guys don't believe it. All right, play the other Star Trek one while I mute up.
Okay, there's stormtroopers. Let's check this one. I need to mark these.
This is good.
Come.
Captain?
My name is Lou Elizondo.
For nearly the last decade, I ran a sensitive aerospace threat identification program.
Can you tell me what this maneuver is?
focusing on unidentified aerial technologies. It was in this position I learned that the phenomenon is indeed real.
I choose not to answer, sir.
You choose not to answer. But you've already given an answer to the inquiry. That answer was a lie. You told the truth up to a point. But a lie of omission is still a lie. Do you remember the first day you came aboard this ship? Your mother brought you on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
You even sat in my chair. I was annoyed. Presumptuous child playing on my ship. But I never forgot how you already knew every control, every display. You behaved as though you belonged on the bridge. And then later, when I decided to make you an acting ensign, I was convinced you could be an outstanding officer, and I never questioned that conviction. Until now. The first duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth, whether it's scientific truth, or historical truth, or personal truth. It is the guiding principle on which Starfleet is based. Now, if you can't find it within yourself to stand up and tell the truth about what happened, you don't deserve to wear that uniform. I'm going to make this simple for you, Mr. Crusher. Either you come forward and tell Admiral Brand what really took place, or I will.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
Love you,
It
Trippy.
never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up. It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up. Not this time. Wrong. Not this time. Not this time. You're wrong. Not this time. It never happened.
And welcome back.
So yeah, 503 had made that video some months back, and so of course I saw it, no duh. And so, since he told me, like S4 did, that I could take any stuff anytime and do whatever the hell I wanted with it, I'm like, okay, that's cool. You guys trust me. But anyway, so I took it and I added, when Lou goes blah, 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 to it, because that was up on Twitter, so I had to grab that point, and then the fact that fiction thing was also there on Twitter, and then thusly, therefore, added to the video and uploaded it, and then S4 said, or 503 said that he liked it. So, well, I mean, not. I don't think on it itself, but I think on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, guess so. Ugh. But yeah. Hi, Trippy, and thanks for coming by, and your base is hell. And thanks for coming by earlier today. Your base is hell even more.
Come on up,
And,
Trippy. Grab the link in the top spoon.
Yeah,
Come on
he's
up.
got to go to bed. He's like on I believe on S4 Northern Empire. I think he's on the East Coast of Canada. I think. Listen, I can't remember where everybody's exactly at. Okay, I just remember a lot of people. Okay, I only have lots of people I talk to a lot, but I have to remember everything about them
Yeah.
because I'm talking to them. It's a thing. I use brain. Me. Anywho, all right. So, what other videos did you put up there?
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me.
Okay, we got Ghost Hunters Parody, 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
And these other ones, I
But
haven't marked them, what's in them yet. We
well,
got metal.
just play 'em.
Okay, okay.
Just play 'em.
This is Ghost Hunters.
And on this episode of Ghost Hunters,
We're gonna find
out where the hum is coming from. Yes. So stay tuned as we find out.
where the hum's coming.
That's right. Peace out.
We're walking down this dark trail. We don't know where it leads. And we don't know what could come up.
Wait, shh.
I hear the hum. I think it's coming from the building over there. Whoa.
Whoa. Hold that too.
Can you hear the humming?
I'm not sure.
Coming from that building.
Very strange. It could be some kind of machinery. It could be some kind of, I'm not sure. It could be anything.
Let's go.
Hold on. It's nothing. Let's keep going. What? No, what are we?
Andrew, come here. Come this way, guys.
Yeah,
Andrew has his sandals on, so.
I have sandals with grip.
Yeah, be careful. There's a fence here that we are stepping on.
So we go in there. Hold on, what's in here?
I gotta get in there.
Okay, we're entering the building. Well, I'm entering the building. Erica's a little scared right now, but it's okay.
Where'd he go?
Oh, shit! Oh, crap! Oh, shit!
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
I don't know! Oh my god! Do you know what the...
Shot at me.
Oh my Oh,
You better get away from the door!
Before the break, Andrew and Erica were on their way to find out what the humming noise was. And on their journey, they discovered a type of shed. They were both about to enter, but Erica got frightened and decided not to go. So Andrew decided that he was going to enter the building alone. And then a large noise frightened him. And then they both decided the best choice was to run away.
Alright, it's been a couple minutes. Let's go find out what that noise was.
Still a little freaked out. Let's see this.
Sure. We're gonna find out what the humming noise is. Oh my god!
Somebody just touched me! Holy crap! Somebody just touched me!
Was it a woman?
It felt weird. Hold on.
Oh no.
Before the break, Andrew decided to go into the shed alone, but quickly left after he heard a loud noise. Everyone kept it safe for a few minutes, and then they decided to try to go into the shed one more time. Moments afterward, while Andrew was looking for the humming noise, an energy pushed him down. He tried to get back up and collapsed. A few minutes later, Andrew finally recovered.
We're gonna find out what the real humming noise was.
this is what it was. It was just a fan.
Aw, man!
Of course
Now
it
I get to go there for nothing!
Of course
Nothing!
it was. We should have known. I mean...
Gosh! Fuck this shit!
Peace up.
Man!
Motherfucker!
On this episode of Ghost Hunters, this is what happened.
We thought that we heard this strange humming sound, and we were suspicious that it could be a supernatural entity.
So we took the long trip down the road to this strange building.
But after discovering some strange phenomenon and some almost supernatural encounters,
Andrew almost got killed.
and then after further discovering of these sightings, yes, exactly,
we soon found that the humming noise was
bullshit!
a fucking fan!
It was
people!
stupid! It was completely bogus.
What the hell? How is a fan coming from a humming noise when there's no plugs in the building?
But apparently it was, and that's what it was.
Fuck
it was.
This shit.
It was. You know. And this.
Okay. Simon, you're freaking retard. I love you. No shizing around here, okay? We're not doing any of that, alright? Alright, well, play on the next one. So, I'm the one that's not muted. And I'm eating.
What now?
I put on the next one.
I thought you said it's not muted and I gotta pee.
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said I'm not muted and I'm eating. I'm eating dinner finally. And you're telling me I have to pee?
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go pee before you eat. That way you got extra room.
What? Dude, I don't put my food in my bladder. The hell's wrong with you?
Yeah,
you don't know how anatomy works? That's another stream, dude. It's a whole other stream. I'm not gonna do that stream tonight. I don't have my slides up. No. play another video. Just play them all that you have up there.
Oh, wrong one. That was share screen. Oops. Sharing share video file.
Simon, you wish. You'd be so turned on by that, you weirdo.
I think it was this one.
Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida. Dana is off tonight. He was murdered and then set on fire while celebrating his birthday.
Rodney Stanger, seen here. Well, no, this is not Rodney Stanger, obviously. Well,
strong seas that are moving across the area and eroding the beaches, a big problem. Then as we check the buoys outshore.
Sask Energy is announcing a proposal to jack up the cost of heating your home by 27 to 30%.
Nu är det slut för den här veckan, men ni ser oss på måndag igen. Hej då!
The woman stole the more than $120,000 emergency vehicle, took it on a 50-mile joyride.
I had the ambulance, and I had a pretty good time driving it.
Oh, bro, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. You just drop in and just smack the lip, pull back, drop down, smack, and then after that, you just drop in, you just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted like that.
That warm-up continues pretty much all week long, so drop the clicker here. We're going to get that for you in a second. But just bear with me. We're going to see temperatures right now into the 50s. Oh, do I have to crawl? Okay. I'll crawl. Hold on. You guys won't see me. 56 degrees, 73 by noontime. Your afternoon high. Oh, you can see me. Oh, no. Okay, 69 degrees. I tried to be discreet. It didn't work. All right.
Well, ad-lib. Ad-lib. I didn't even see that in there.
So much for roasting Mark.
For Mark since we couldn't be there. Well, I'm glad I caught that one. You know, there's no script for that one. There's no script for that one. Okay. Well, I'm going to ad-lib for the roast. Mark, it's all true, whatever they said.
All true.
Even though I wasn't there.
Good recovery.
Yeah, let's go to the weather, okay?
If you're going to get wet, here's a good way to do it with Mahalani Richardson. Hey, Mahalani.
And coming up at 5:47, we'll take the Floor Master competition here at the Hawaiian Adventure Park. I don't think this rain jacket is
And that's
really
my
working.
broadcast right there.
You're watching KITV4, your Island Television News this morning. We'll be right back. How the heck did I get this job?
Coming up tonight on News 11 at 5, could the secret to having smarter children lie in a genius sperm bank? The sperm of men with high IQs was given to women around one country 26 years ago. Excuse me. So we'll see how that turns out. You got to wonder how that kind of experiment would turn out. Then on News 11 at 6, we'll have more. Oh, right. You got me in so much trouble. You are in so much trouble.
You know what's not funny is the weather.
That story had you
It's a
choked
mess.
up, eh?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson has set another record, this time at Sotheby's auction. A porcelain sculpture of the king of pop and his monkey sold for $5.6 million. It was only supposed to fetch $3 million. There it is.
I didn't even. It's Roddy McDowell from Planet of the Apes.
No.
I've never seen his monkey.
It's Michael Jackson and Bubbles.
Okay.
And it depicts him reclining with his arm around his famous pet. And someone actually paid
I'm not going to laugh at this sculpture. It's probably took a lot of work and it's a very nice.
$1 million for it.
It's a lot of money.
Let's get right to your turn
All
today.
right.
Now, even if you're David Attenborough, it's not all that often you can get up close and personal with a big hairy ape. Well, now you do have your chance just down the road at the Adelaide Zoo. We hope. Well, apparently we don't, so it's unfortunate, but we've got some showdown tickets to give away. Bruce, are you going to join us? Why don't you just pop into the chair beside us and tell us what you've got coming up in sport?
Coming up after the
Why
break,
don't
we
we?
do have some showdown tickets, Jane.
Pop your mic on.
But I do have to get mic'd up first.
Would you do that? That'd be a very good thing to do. This is live television, folks. This is what happens when something goes wrong.
Just in case anyone ever wonders or asks me again, do we do this live?
Vasectomies are meant to be a form of birth control, but a study in Thailand has bad... Sorry, the video, so we're just looking right there. But a study in Thailand has bad news for couples who want to reverse the vasectomy. They found reversing the procedure may raise the risk of... Can you tell by the sorry, but the video is just focusing on just one area. Anyway, reversing the procedure may raise the risk of having babies with birth defects. Researchers in Thailand studied 18 men who had their vasectomies reversed. That's how they came up with it, and I guess they
There's
looked very
nothing to
closely.
see, nothing to see.
We're just not talking. And nothing to say either. Nothing to say.
Can we move on?
Can we move on? Let's keep
Maybe
going.
we shall. Okay.
Human body's an amazing thing. Lots to think about there. Jerry, as a whole.
Okay.
Jerry, switch gears.
Stop.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not going to say it. What do you
Go
have
ahead,
for
but
that?
tomorrow we could have some stormy weather.
Yes, we will. We do have some storms out there tomorrow. And a hot weekend ahead. The temperatures over the weekend up to around 90 degrees. 82 out there. 82 in Morris. 82. occasional showers and thunderstorms.
So it should be fun. It should be
Around midnight.
We're going to be doing
71 now.
today because there's a topic that I really
73 midnight. 70.
So normally
Sunday 91.
Well, Robin Bryson got so sick of the mess, you know what she did? She hired somebody, a personal organizer, to get her garage in shape. This expert said the first thing to do is buy some organizing supplies like baskets and storage units. She actually paid for that advice. Next, empty out the garage. Duh. Make piles of everything that belong together. For example, automotive supplies in one place, kids' toys in another.
Oh,
that kind of makes sense, right? Here's another one good for you that this woman paid for. Donate or throw away stuff you don't use.
Oh.
Now, who'd have thought of that? Then put what's left back in the proper place. Wait a minute, let me say that again. Put what's left back in the proper place. Anyway, there's more, but you know.
Just hire that person to come in over and do it for you if you can, or better yet, assign a teenager to that job. So anyway, Bob, you got your garage cleaned out for spring yet?
Yeah, I was taking down the notes here, and I think I'll when all else fails, build a new garage, I guess.
But first, let's take a look outside before we get to the 7-day planner. 50 degrees outside, winds are out of the northwest, 7 miles per hour, humidity 24%, dew point 16 degrees, barometer 30.06. Almanac, today's high 72 degrees. It felt a little bit warmer today than 72, but that's where we were at. The normal for this time of year 69, the low 45, sunrise 6:48, sunset 4:42. Not a lot going on here. You can see pretty clear, a lot of high pressure moving through our area, and it's going to continue that way for the next few days. Few high clouds have moved in, but nothing of significance. Doppler radar, you can see lots of precipitation up here in the Midwest, a little bit in the Pacific Northwest, but things are looking fairly good. And we're having a little bit Christmas, lots of snow and flurries, windy conditions on the Pacific Northwest. Oh, excuse me. We gotta go to break.
And a little bit more coming up with sports.
We've got some sports coming up too. It's a wait-and-see approach in the NFL right now.
Here's a look at the wedding dress made for supermodel Melania Knauss, the former or the future Miss.
Wait, go over that name again, Steve. What was that?
You know what? Why don't you do it, Bill?
No, I'm not the anchor, Steve. Melania, right?
Why don't you go over? Why don't you do it?
I'm not the anchor.
Well, you know what then? I'll pipe down over there during the VO.
Well, then what then, Steve?
Go ahead, do it, Bill.
It has 300 feet of satin.
If you're not the anchor, then don't interrupt me.
I wanted to know
if you're not the anchor, then
Go, baby, go. Go.
The gown was designed by John Galliano for Christian Dior. And the bride plans another dress of Vera Wang design after the couple's first dance. The wedding is set for Saturday. Why don't you give it a shot there, Bill?
Hey, I'm just representing the audience. I heard Knauss, and I'm just
My bad. I'm sorry, Bill.
I'm not looking for an apology, Steve.
I know, so
I'm just saying,
sorry.
would you like to take another shot?
No, I wouldn't.
I can't take a shot at it. That's why I do the weather. I don't read that stuff.
It is so cold
It is cold out
outside.
Cold in here, too.
Take a shot at the weather if you want. I don't it don't matter.
I'm good with that.
Hey, dude, I get paid either way. It's just cold weather to start the day. And it will be a day where it will be a cold day.
Hey, it's time for birthdays. Let's take a look. Lou Bricken. Happy, or hope your big party goes smooth. Love, Beth. And let's see, Gabe Asher. Happy birthday, Gabe, from your mom, dad, sister, and your brother. Dixie Normus. Happy 48th birthday to you. And Emerson Biggins. You'll always be my girl. Happy birthday to you as well.
Craven Moorhead, happy 21st birthday. That's been a while for me. You came a long way. Anita Lay, happy birthday to my sweet little girl, Anita. Mike Hunt, happy birthday to my hubby, Mike. Anita, hooray. Happy birthday, Anita, from your favorite son-in-law.
And, here we go. I forgot. We got some anniversaries here. Donna and Harry Mo Lester. May this anniversary be our best. Let's see here. Mike and Julia Hawk, 23 years ago on this day, I found you love, Julia. Aster and Emma Royds. We love you too from the kids. Amy and Willie B. Hartigan. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Love, Joseph. Bill and May Ann Nays. Happy anniversary to Bill and May Ann Nays. And then Hugh and Mar Erection. Happy anniversary to us. To you, love, honey, from Martha.
Thing is in control over there on the news set. High five. High five. Oh,
Hi.
It's for you.
This is, of course, Dr. Kim Hammond and his friend Mikey. Mikey's like a toddler on crack.
This is Mikey. And I have to tell you, Mikey is an emissary for our lakes and our oceans and some of the I'm losing my chair now. A rapidly disappearing ecosystem. And Mikey can come to your house and you can go see him. Hold on, Mike.
Don't you want Mikey in your house, everyone?
He'll come for a visit and he'll teach your kids a little bit. You can call the Fallsford Animal Hospital. They'll give you the name, but it's a company called Party Safari.
All right.
All right.
What are you doing? What's down there?
Don't pull all the wires.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So anyway,
we're actually going to try to get to some questions. It's a little difficult. It's a little distracting. Not too much,
Why?
A little.
It's a normal day in the Hammond household.
Right. Let's try to get to a question. This is from Roy. My cat's diet consists of dry food and a treat of some moist cat food in the morning.
Right.
He gets sick on occasion. The result looks like he didn't even swallow or chew his food. Should this be something to worry about?
No, it's not something to worry about, but you should definitely pursue that. And if, sometimes with cats, when they get sick, we use, it's hair related or it's eating too fast or it's too rich because the cats can throw up normally. So maybe use a little hairball medicine, give smaller portions, that kind of stuff.
All right. I'm a little lost now.
Nonplussed, okay.
Mikey just got my script a little mixed up. But I think our next question is from Sherry.
Okay.
Is that right?
Okay. Oops.
Great.
No,
Great. Sherry says, I adopted a setter mix from the shelter after she had been home for a few months. She became very itchy and lost clumps of hair. It resolved itself, but now 3 months later it's back. Any recommendations?
Yeah, definitely. The recommendations are go to your veterinarian because it could be a mange problem or it could be an allergy problem. And it's absolutely something that can be taken care of, but you have to diagnose it. Here's to the news.
Mikey, I need these.
Okay.
All right. Can we go to the next question? I'll read it off the screen. Maybe Mikey will read it.
Come here, buddy.
Okay, this is from Jay Hillier. Our dog was diagnosed with a ruptured knee ligament. Please talk about the procedures to correct it.
Ruptured knee ligament's really simple. It's all surgery, and depending on the type of the ligament, sometimes a specialist has to do it, sometimes your veterinarian can do it. But basically, they go in there and they repair it, just like they repair a human ligament, and your dog can come back almost 100% depending on how much injury there is to the knee.
Will you let me know the next time Mikey's due in? I will be calling in sick.
By the way, what page are we on?
All right. You can email your questions to petquestions@thewbalchannel.com, or you can visit our website, or you can send us.
That's a silly thing to even mention.
Oh my goodness! All right. Bye, Mikey. We gotta go. I'll see you later. Okay. Thanks so much for stopping by, Dr. Kim.
Pleasure.
I will talk to you later. All right. We'll be right back.
All right, well, play all the videos you have up there. So,
anybody interested in adopting Mikey can contact the Humane Society for Monkeys. Mikey needs a home. I was trying to be a smart ass. Oh my God! I figured the animal handler would have been there. I've seen animal handlers on these shows. I figured the animal handler would have been there. Wouldn't you? And also, we got a host on panel tonight.
Hey, Crimson, are you back? You sure not getting to me?
And I want to thank all lovely 5 people for coming and hanging out tonight. Hopefully, next year we'll be at 50, All
right. Play the next video, Walt. Oh my God, the person going off.
Interested in seeing things or talking about things can leave a comment at the end of the show. and say what you would like to do. Say what you'd like to see, hear, or whatever, anything complimentable. Just compliment, and we'll see what we can do by getting the shows on. Okay, and our next video is.
Hey, should I get an echo for me? No, I don't hear it again. I don't know. I think my headphones are broken from Pickles biting them.
Yeah,
please donate to the Sarah Fund.
This in here is longer, but almost as good as spiders. I did do crack spider, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah. Of course you did. We're on drugs. All right.
Bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me, what you gonna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break, police now give you no break. That old soldier man, I give you no break. Not even your eyes, now give you no breaks. Well, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Troops is filmed on location with the men of the Imperial Forces. All suspects are guilty, period. Otherwise, they wouldn't be suspect, would they?
I joined the Empire about 6 years ago. I can remember as a kid, watching the holographic images and being excited about the new direction that the galaxy was taking. So when I was old enough, I went down to the local recruitment center, and signed up. And I've been here at Tatooine ever since. Most people would call this the ass end of space, but I like the small town feeling you get around here. I mean, we know everybody. And I feel I can really make a difference here. We got a routine stop here. We have a report of some stolen droids, and we think these might be it. Excuse me. You want to come over here, please? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Whose droid is this? It's your cousin's. Is this your cousin? Are you his cousin? No? Okay, then who are you? You're his friend. Well, Mr. Friend, would you step over there for a moment, please? Okay, so the droid belongs to your cousin. Now, if I go over to that sand crawler over there and ask to see your cousin, is he going to have a bill of sale for this? Okay, well, what I'm gonna do now, sir, is place you under Imperial arrest, so we can only help. Hey, am I talking to you? Then stay over there and shut your mouth. Now, if you move again, I'm gonna shoot you. No. Yeah, I understand. I got a wife and kids too, but you don't see me out here stealing Imperial droids, now do you? Yeah, sure, you'll never do it again.
He's making a run for it!
Hey, there goes the other one!
I got him. Okie doke. Shut the camera off. Yeah, shut it off. Shut it off. Well, what we had here was that these Jawas had stolen some Imperial property, and it unfortunately turned violent. These Jawas do this kind of stuff all the time, picking up, stray droids and selling them off to the highest paying customers.
Well, we didn't find the droids we were looking for, but we did find one that a kid had reported stolen. So he and his parents are going to come down to the detention center and pick it up.
Boy, I'll bet they'll be happy.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
HK-882, possible 237.
We got a call to check out this domestic dispute. Now, supposedly the husband said something to their kid, and now the wife thinks that he's run off, you know. Supposedly one of them's intoxicated and one of them's injured. Now, we're familiar with this couple. You know, this is not the first time we've been out here, so we're gonna see if we can straighten this whole thing out. All right, well, what's the problem, Rue?
I've had it! I've had it with him! He keeps lying to Luke and me, and now Luke's run off and hasn't come back!
That's ridiculous. Hey! I'll talk to you in a second. Right now I'm talking to your wife, all right?
Okay. And Luke's probably dead now because of you!
Now, Baru, just calm down. Calm down, okay? Now, do you want to be arrested?
No.
Well, if you keep this up, that's just what I'm going to have to do. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Okay, then. Now you're going to calm down? Okay, good. Why don't you start over?
Well, yesterday Luke comes in and says, I think these droids...
Now, Luke's your boy?
My nephew. Anyway, he says, I think these droids we bought might be stolen. And then he says, well, I don't care. Your only concern is to get them working. And Luke is like, I want to go to the academy. And he says, well, I need you for the harvest this year. And then he starts talking about Obi-Wan and his father.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're just lying. You're always lying to him. You never tell him the truth about him or his sister.
Rue, shut up.
No, I'm tired of shutting up. You shut up.
Well, you can both shut up or spend a night in the detention area, all right? All right? Now, look. What do you want to do now, Baru? Baru, what do you want to do now?
I don't know.
Okay, now see, that's wrong. What do you mean you don't know? You obviously have a problem, otherwise we wouldn't be in
I
this...
don't have a problem.
Baru, come here. Now look, do you see his ear? How it's cut like that? Now, it didn't get that way by itself, did it?
No.
And you did that, didn't you? Yes, you did. Now, see, that tells me you have a problem. And when we get called in, then it becomes our problem. And
Yeah, but he was the one who started
Now,
it.
wait a second, Baru. I'm talking. I listen to you, now you listen to me. That's how this works, okay? Now, are you going to listen to me?
Yes.
Sure you are. Now, how many times have we been out here, Baru? A lot, huh? We know the way by heart. What did I tell you last time?
I don't know.
You don't know or you don't remember?
I don't know.
Baru, what do you want to do?
I want you to arrest him.
And you owe me big time. I can't arrest him. He hasn't done anything. If there's anybody I should be arresting, it should be you for assault. Baru, you have two choices here. And yelling and arresting him are not two of them. Now, you can stay here or we can take you to an Imperial shelter. What do you want to do? Baru, what do you want to do? Do you want us to take you somewhere tonight? Huh? Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you need to get anything? Some clothes or something?
Yes. You'll find Luke, won't you?
Yeah. We'll find Luke.
Right,
Yeah.
he's just working.
Oh, pain in the butt. See, the wife is under the delusion that their nephew ran away, right? And she's blaming the husband for it. He's saying that the kid left early to fix a couple of condensers and that the stress of the past week has just, gotten to her. So we're just going to separate them for the night because if we have to come out here again...
Tell me something I don't know.
I'm telling you, I'm ready to shoot them both.
Yep, right there with you.
Look, she's been under a lot of stress lately. We lost a couple of our hired hands and... I don't know, just got carried away a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But right now I think the best thing for both of you is to get some distance from each other for a couple of days.
Yeah, I've been telling her, and telling her she needs some help. I've been telling her for a long time now.
Well, this is probably the best thing for her right now. You know what I mean? Just leave it alone. Let it be.
Fine.
Yeah. You should really have someone look at that ear.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Let it go!
Should have seen this coming!
Thermal detonator! Get back!
Well, as you can see, things got a bit nasty here. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it was almost expected with these people. Well, the farmers out here are having a bad season. Tempers are high, and it's just bad for everyone. The important thing now is that we find their nephew, Duke, and make sure he's okay.
Hey, did she say they just bought some stolen droids or something?
Yep. Damn shame.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had my Stupid Obama phone crashed, and I couldn't get in chat. So for a minute, so I had to restart it. Crimson, are you back? Crimson, are you back? Bolt, are you back? Well, you guys are muted. So
Yeah, I'm sitting here talking away. Okay.
yeah, no, I was doing it on my own stream today too because I had to mute up for the birds, and then I started talking, and then I realized I'm muted again. I'm like, God, birds. I wish I had the car. My life. Oh, oh well, whatever. Anywho, but yeah, so I was talking to Mighty Whitey, and yeah, it looks like we're a go for meeting up and stuff like that. I just
Can
got
you hear
started
me?
back into yep. I just got started back into Discord, so I'm back on Discord, everyone. Yeah. So.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my internet shut off. And I was eating. Anyway, yeah.
No worries.
I came back.
I was. No worries. I was eating too. Oh my God. You had to break up a fight. Well, Matt,
Matt,
you do your job just fine. We love you, Matt.
Yep, we love you. We're here.
Matt, wait, we had something play. Forget, there's something that we played that I wanted Matt to see, and I forgot what it was that we played, and I wanted Matt to see. Oh well, I don't really remember. We played something, and I wanted Matt to see it. And I thought, yeah. Well, anyways, Matt, many Matt. You know that movie Frozen? Well, who cares? Anyways, why'd you play that second one again?
Okay.
Just why not?
Do what?
We're gonna play another video. Okay, yeah, do the.
My blood is everywhere.
The frozen planet Arendelle after meeting with its sentient troll creatures. They have developed medical technology for broken hearts that is of dubious value. The stars shine bright on the view screen tonight. Our course is mapped in. A starship of exploration. And it looks like I'm the captain. The wind is howling in this holodeck simulation. Computer, change program. Rise of vacation. And with my cup of Earl Grey tea, I'll be the good man Starfleet wants me to be. When no one's gone to boldly go, we'll boldly go. Make it so, make it so. There's strange worlds to explore. Make it so, make it so. Away team, Troy, Riker, LaForge. I don't care what the Federation will say. Continue, half impulse. Neutral zones never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the gods of the Q continuum can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the warp barrier and break through. No right, no wrong, directives prime. It is time. Make it so, make it so. Heading a strange new direction. Make it so, make it so. Separate the saucer section. Here I stand, and the line's drawn here. Let the phasers stun. Red alert! Mr. Warp, proton torpedoes fire. phasers till they're spent. Warp drive offline, the shields are holding at 14%. And one thought crystallizes like dilithium. You can always go back. Time-space is a continuum. Make it so, and I'll quote the immortal bard. Make it so, Dr. Crusher makes me healthy. Here I stand in the night of space. Let the war rage on. The Borg never bothered me anyway. Engage.
My flock is everywhere.
All right. Play Matt the other Star Trek one since he missed it. This one here, Matt, this other Star Trek video, I got from Area 503, and then I added some stuff to it to make it better because it wasn't funny enough. Oh, thank you. I found it somewhere on the internet. I like Star Trek. Just in case anybody didn't know. Well,
same.
We'll play the other Star Trek one, right? I knew it. Kirsten, you just keep getting cooler and cooler, my brother.
I know.
So, Matt, right? Kristen, I forgot 1,000 messages you left me too. I'll have to read them all, but I have so many messages to get this with. It's insane. Well, play the other Star one.
I'm bored. I'm trying to find it. Shit.
I was like, Matt too. It's funny too because this whole Star Trek thing there when we were watching it, and I know that you had get that already, right? I was like, oh yeah, Matt, he's just gonna absolutely love that one because I know how you just so fond of John Delancey. So I basically set you up. I basically set you up for the joke, so I could say I will. Thanks, Matt. You're the best. I know how to get my men to behave with their meat.
Oh my god!
I meant their memes. I meant to get. I said memes, not me.
Yeah.
If you heard anything different, you're insane.
Yeah,
and yes, I will anytime. Just now, right now, you come over. I gotta go. Sorry, guys.
I think it's the one that says Metal Gear spoof.
No, but you can play that one.
Okay.
You can play them both. Play all of them. Play all of them, dude. I don't know if you like Metal Gear.
After this, I want to show you something.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I hate this suit.
Hey, what's up, Snake?
Can I take off this suit?
Yeah, whatever, but it's pretty fucking cool.
Hello, Solid Snake.
Oh my god, hotness, I want to bang you.
Oh, I can't believe I'm being hit on, baby. Famous Solid Snake.
Okay, shut up.
We're doing a show.
I'm going to get into this hind now. Hey, Snake, check it. Go sneak that shit.
Okay.
Whose footprints are these? What the fuck? I didn't expect that.
Fuck.
Snake? Yo, Snake! Snake!
Shut the fuck up!
Sorry, G. I thought Snake was dead.
Didn't even break a sweat. Shit, I killed a dog by sweating.
Hello, Snake. It's been a while. Do you remember me?
Liquid?
No, this is McDonald Miller, your old buddy.
Who? Are you from Snake's Revenge?
No, Snake. Don't you remember?
Why is there a helicopter in the background?
It's my stomach. I'm hungry.
Hungry for worms?
No, hungry for words.
Shut up. Shut up, for Christ's sake! I know how to climb a ladder! Jesus, ow, my ear!
Sorry, bruh.
Thanks, Jesus.
It's cool.
Whoa, awesome. Are you taking a dump?
Hell yeah.
So, tell me about Metal Gear. You knew? The game is fucking called Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, well, they're making a new Metal Gear and stuff. And I talked. I gave him the password. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know when you have diarrhea, but it doesn't hurt when it comes out? It's so satisfying, man. Gross. Yeah, the DARPA chief died of a heart attack. I don't know what happened. Metal Gear. Whatever. Meryl's hot. She my niece. She's still hot, asshole.
Get out, you loser.
Shut up, hotness. The safety's on. You have rookie eyes.
They're transplants.
Shut up, bitch. Stop fucking calling.
Is that your...
It's your uncle.
Oh, he's a fag.
Don't just stand there. Shoot.
You fucking ate my gun.
We gotta go.
I'll go on ahead. Look at my ass.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to be a boss.
Am I hallucinating?
You're like man.
You could see into my mind?
No.
Fuck. What was that noise?
This gun is the best gun ever.
Oh.
Oh, maybe this will come in handy for a stupid plot device in the sequel.
What the hell? We didn't even fight yet.
Another heart attack. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, B, that looks like a bullet wound in me.
Now to find... Wait, what am I looking for? Colonel, how do I contact Meryl? Oh, whoops. Never mind, you're too hot.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. You have to look at the back of the CD case for Meryl's codec number.
Oh, well, how the fuck was I supposed to figure that out?
Colonel tells you.
Oh, whoops.
What?
I killed him.
Yeah, that Matt there is a little spoof kind of thing made for the PS1 version of the Metal Gear game. The third one would be up your alley. It's a lot of survival in that one, and camouflaging and rations and fixing yourself up with like surgery and stuff. It's right up your alley. Like everything you said about the time you're on the ghost hunt and you fell off the cliff. I mean, pushed off the cliff. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And broke your legs. You're not clumsy by any means. You just totally were pushed. But anyways, you know what I mean, Matt. No, I really do believe you were pushed off the cliff. I'm not lying. I don't believe you're lying. I just have to roast your balls because that's what I do. You know, the birds bust my balls. Hey, I'm a ball buster. Anyways, Crimson, did you have something you wanted to show?
You're a ball buster?
Yeah, are all women?
Yeah, Crimson said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had something to do, or had something
Yeah,
for
give me a
us.
second.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Hi there.
Crimson's like one of my good buddies, guys. Oh man, it feels like I just met him like 100 years ago too, but I just really met him not so long ago. Yeah, I'm a bull buster. I mean, listen, every guy I've been with is. Listen, Matt, shut up.
Oh, we don't got that set.
We don't have a
Oh, nice!
We have a different set. We have the Star Wars sets.
The Star Wars is dumb. Star Trek is based. Crimson is based.
Do we have some Star Trek too?
Yep, we got Star Trek. We got two of them.
I thought we got a Star
Okay, then you guys are cool. Jim, hi, brother. Jim, hit the link and pop up, brother.
What? Hey!
Grim and the
what?
Grim and
They have a bio for everything. Every character.
Crimson, I'm gonna have to go into my stuff and show you guys what I have. Oh my god.
We got
Crimson, are you single? Can we put our searching fortune together and then watch them breed and big searching babies?
collection of pet dispensers. The baby fell in love with Pez's, so we have a huge collection of Pez dispensers.
I like the strawberry ones, and I always pretended they were pills.
Yeah,
Well, she liked the designs on them. We got almost all of
That is
Christmas
cool,
and Easter
Ghost.
series from a couple years ago, and
Okay, Matt, for you, no Delancey. But in case there's Delancey, then hell yeah. All right, 15 minutes, Jim, and counting. T minus those seconds and down. Something. Listen, I don't work for NASA. Do you imagine I work for NASA?
I think this is the video.
which
All right,
video?
Crimson.
Which one?
Wait till Crimson's done.
You say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as soon as Crimson's done showing us his awesome Star Trek, and then you can play the other Star Trek. Oh, he dropped out.
Disappeared.
All right, he'll be back up. All right, he'll be back. If not, then he's gotta go to bed. All right, that's the joys of living at home. Trust, believe. I know.
I was just popping in to say hi, and
All right.
7.
Okay, so Jan should be up around 15 minutes. All right, Matt, if you're still there, stay there. Now, play the other searching button.
All right, peace out.
Okay, I hope this one's it.
Hey! Hey, Marty, if you want up, you can hit the link coming up too if you want.
Oh.
Let's see if this one's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
That's one. I meant Dan.
That's it.
All right.
I don't know who anybody is anymore. I don't know anybody.
Come.
Captain?
My name is Lou Elizondo. For nearly the last decade, I ran a sensitive aerospace threat identification program.
Can you tell me what this maneuver is?
On unidentified aerial technologies. It was in this position I learned that the phenomenon is indeed real.
I choose not to answer, sir.
You choose not to answer. But you've already given an answer to the inquiry. That answer was a lie. You told the truth up to a point. But a lie of omission is still a lie. Do you remember the first day you came aboard this ship? Your mother brought you on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
You even sat in my chair. I was annoyed. Presumptuous child playing on my ship. But I never forgot how you already knew every control, every display. You behaved as though you belonged on the bridge. And then later, when I decided to make you an acting ensign, I was convinced you could be an outstanding officer, and I never questioned that conviction. Until now. The first duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth, whether it's scientific truth, or historical truth, or personal truth. It is the guiding principle on which Starfleet is based. If you can't find it within yourself to stand up and tell the truth about what happened, you don't deserve to wear that uniform. I'm going to make this simple for you, Mr. Crusher. Either you come forward and tell Admiral Brand what really took place, or I will.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No. Not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up. It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up. Not this time. Wrong. Not this time. Not this time. You're wrong. Not this time. It never happened.
Oh,
Okay.
the old Matt.
Yeah, so like that one there. Hi, Christy, welcome back. Hi, Marty, welcome. And
Yeah. I won't be able to stay long, but I'll stay long as I can.
all right.
Boy, and
My
I'll
phone
tell
died.
you,
My bad.
Crimson Ghost
This
has awesome content tonight. I love that. I enjoyed that, bro. I like it bringing old memories, you know, of Thor, Captain America, and everything. Kirby rocks, man.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, I have to catch up on my Crimson. It's been so hard to. Is my audio messed up? 'Cause it sounds awful in my ears.
It's the birds.
No, the birds are quiet. Well, they just fuck a little bit, but
Oh.
is it audio?
Okay, I hear some kind of back feed.
Yeah, I know. What's up with that?
Yeah. Hold on just a minute. Maybe come to here.
It's me. It was me.
Sorry about yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
As I'm like, because I don't know if my headphones are totally busted or not. Anyways, Matt was backstage earlier, and he was telling us about how his mouth was hurting, and it hurt, and he couldn't come up here and hardly talk. And then he took a bunch of pills, and then I'm just kidding, he didn't take a bunch of pills.
And
Well,
Matt's a
maybe
good
he did. I
talker.
really don't know. I wasn't there.
I can listen to Matt talk.
What?
I said, Matt's a good talker. I can listen to Matt talk.
Yeah, I know. He used to like put me to sleep, which I hate to admit, but I meant in good ways. Like just as his voice was soothing, and now I listen to his voice, and all I hear is knowledge, 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 laughter, laughter, knowledge, laughter, knowledge, laughter, meat, 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 knowledge, laughter, knowledge. Anyways, I think you get my point.
Oh.
And every time I'm with Krypton, it's something. Say something interesting. I love.
one of them
Oh,
smart
Krypton, I love
babies
you.
that wanted to be all smart, but it wanted to start taking possession and doing its thing.
Yeah. Oh, and Marty, I'm on Walt's StreamYards now, so I have limited. So we'll set up part 2 whenever I get my tech situation set up here. We'll do your part 2 first.
That'll be okay. That'll be all
All
right.
right.
Yo,
Cool.
I'm an easy go person, you know.
Yeah, I know you were. That's why I had the birds out with you. My finger is so bloody, or it was so bloody. It's not now, but it's so bloody and swollen. Oh, that pole boy spit the crap out of me like several different thousand times in the same. Oh, he was a naughty boy, naughty, but he wanted love, I guess. And I'm like, but Polo, I had all the time to love you beforehand. But I gotta do this right now, and I'd be in the car doing this, and you guys could all be up, and everything would be happy and pure. But no, can't really read to me what Simon wrote because he wrote a novel in there.
Yeah, on my channel, you know, because I have the 2 channels, you know, the Cherokee Outlaw channel, and then I also have the Straight Up and Forward, which it's more like your news type stuff, commentary thing. But anyway, but on my Cherokee Outlaw channel, if someone scrolls down far enough, and they'll look up where Grandpa Silas teaches some manners. Now that I suppose out of all the ones that I have done with Grandpa Silas, I think that's, well, to me, that's my best one. You know, I haven't done Grandpa Silas in a while.
Yeah, I haven't. I hate to say I haven't caught up on everybody's everything. I've been so busy, and then caught up on other stuff, and then Walt says that he needs my help, and I'm like, okie dokie, I just learned all this stuff, so let me particularly to pass knowledge on to you. Well, it's still fresh in my head, and he's like, based, and I was like, based, and then based.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? So now we're all just big flocking around family here. It's all Matt's fault, I'm sure of it. Anyways.
Cool.
But yeah, so
like the picture that Wally's got up, I like that one.
Oh,
yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get a different one somehow, figure it out, mess around with that stuff, and get a different one for like a bunch of different types of things, because I'm not a Harry Potter fan. It's just not. Sorry. Not really. I saw the first movie and I'm like, wow, fun. Moving on. But yeah.
That new movie, I mean, not new movie, series that they came out, what is it, that alien, the alien guy that, you know, that's trapped here on Earth, and he was sent to destroy it, but he ends up becoming more human-like and stuff, and gets himself in all kinds of fixes now. I've been enjoying that one.
You mean, I have no idea. I don't know. If it's on YouTube, I have been watching it. I even helped pay, partial for, a few streaming sites. I don't ever watch them anymore. I just don't. I don't even watch Star Trek. Not even my John DeLancey, Matt. I've been watching you, Matt. Look, you took John DeLancey. Look, you should be proud of yourself, Matt. Anyways.
I need to catch up with you, Matt. I need to, you know, I've been a little slow and lax. Of course, you know, been busy around here, about as busy as I can get, considering my health and all. But I try. I do my best these days. Especially when I had to go and do a head count on my chickens tonight. That's fun when
chicken heads.
Yeah, because we got predators around out here, so I have to make sure when it's time for them to go into their coop that they're all there and accounted for. And sometimes they'll like to run out on me, and then I have to try to scare them back in. So but that's really fun. But I love them. They're hilarious. Each one's got their own personality.
Right. I hear you. I mean, I can. It's funny. Like I don't know. I kind of mentioned it, before. I mean, I sub to so many channels, right? But the ones I get to are the ones that I frequent the most. And I mean, even the ones I don't frequent as much, but I still get to, right? Like these people, I love them and stuff, and I know them, right? And I get to know them on a personal level. So if you think about it, YouTube doesn't even keep count of how many YouTube channels I have anymore, right? And my Twitter keeps growing, and people keep joining my Discord, except for I know most of them anyways. Some come, some go. I don't own people, so they're free to do as they please, right? They can come and go as they wish, right? Like, I don't care. That's why I usually give those people, even people that turn out to be kind of cool every once in a while, unlimited links to it, so they can come and go as they please, right? I'm not like everybody else in Discord that go, "Oh, you left and you're fucking banned," or some other dumb stuff. I mean, like, dude, I want people to fully flock in there and like enjoy themselves, right? And if it's not for them, then they can flock somewhere else and maybe come back later and be flocking for them. I don't flocking no.
Well, and there's so many live streams of people that you care about, and you're sitting there like, no, which one do I go to? And then you're like, well, okay, you pick one, and then time gets away from you, and then you're like, oh, I need to get off of here, and then you realize, oh no, man, it's time for bed.
Yeah, well, I just don't sleep except for I have to, but I don't. But at the same time, I also get multiple devices going when I can, and that way I have the main channel I need to pay attention to because whatever reason, and then I can dip in and out of and still have sound, right, to a bunch of others, right, and then also give them the watch time, and then also if I need to go back to them, I can go back to them later, right.
Right.
No, it sounds weird to prioritize things like this, but for my own priority, things they change every day. Only certain times do I have priorities set that I have to be there because I told people I would be, right?
Right.
And then I feel like bad for Kristen because I keep telling him I'm going to be there, and I haven't been lately. And I mean, he knows that I have big issues and stuff. I mean, I know he understands, but at the same time, I feel like a jerk, right? But
you get stuff going on and everything. I mean,
I don't even know you
right. Right. See, this thing is though, it's like Jim here. Like if I know him too, right? From just being around in chat, that he pops up here, right? Then he and I get to know each other and find out that we live like around the corner from each other, and so we're gonna start hooking up and going places and doing stuff, right? And then Mighty Whitey, he lives in San Diego. I talked to him briefly today in his chat, and he's like down to hang out, like go places and stuff. So I gotta meet up with him on Discord and talk to him. And it's like, so I'm getting a little, group together out here. So it's not just me and the bird squawking in the bedroom all night, It's going to be more. And then Walt and I have, teamed up here. So, we'll do a dual channel thing whenever we figure that out. Then I have the Sunday shows I want to do. And then I like to do a Wednesday show too, because hump day is the best day, And it's it's like, I just don't like these people. I know everyone, right? And and most people don't realize that I just memorize everything of what they tell me about themselves, right? Like because we're having a conversation and I take the time to talk to you. I have vested interest in our friendship and stuff like that. So yeah, it's difficult, but I love it. You know what I mean? And I know at some point it'll be extremely difficult to talk to everybody because numbers will grow and people will all want me for whatever reason because I can't see the future yet. But what I can do, it's just like know everybody I can.
That's right. Hey, I mean, you're only one person,
Right?
I mean, you only can do what you can do, and that's about it.
Right.
and when it comes to doing live streams anymore, I don't try to schedule it due to stuff happens. Because you never know when you're going to get a chance to go on. You might make a plan for it. Something comes up, you can't. So I just go on when I can. Since I have the free version of StreamYard, I try to watch the hours that I, go live. Kind of.
Right, but do you like going live though?
Oh yeah, I really do. Especially when I get people who come up on the panel and stuff. I mean, time just flies.
All right, in private chat here on Discord, right here in StreamYard, I'm gonna put my phone number down. Will you write it down? Marty, okay?
Okay.
And then we can text each other and stuff like that. Because then I can drop you links whenever I go live and stuff. And if if you want to drop by, you can always drop by and hop on. Okay.
Okay. You're gonna put that in private chat.
Yeah. It'll pop up in just a minute.
Okay.
Let me type it though. I have to type it in my head, not out loud. So give me a second here. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Sometimes I forget my cell phone number because I don't use it as much, but and on that account. But let's see.
All right, it's there.
Okay, hold on. I'll give you mine if I can get this thing over here.
Well, don't just copy down my number or type it in your phone and text me, and I'll get it. You're that way, and just say who you are, and then I'll know. Jim, if you want to grab down the number too, and Walt, if you want to grab the number down too, that's great. And I guess Crimson left, so Jim, I can't right now. I have my devices full. Just take down my number and text me that it's you, and that'd be great. But thanks, Jim.
Oh yeah, good, no problem. I'll do that on Twitter.
There's mine, sir.
Right, I can't do anything with it. You guys just take down my number and text me with it when you guys get off the phones because I'm running too many devices right now. I can't. Yeah. My cousin's still working on my other phone, so it's not in here. And the Obama phone doesn't have the memory, so I can't even do it. And the tablet's obviously being used for streaming, so I can't do anything with it yet.
Yeah, I'll have to turn my phone on when I get off of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you got a pen and paper, I don't even have pen and paper here, guys. Okay, I have weed and like some technology pieces. Okay, and birds. What I got?
You're smoking with it.
Yeah, I got
Jim.
I got 4 parakeets, 2 zebra finches, 1 diamond dove, and I got there's 12. There was more, but they gone. I got them. There's 12 chickens left.
Oh my.
Yeah, I had to fix up the coop. Me and my brother, to keep those predators from getting there. Usually it's the possums get in there. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I tell you, I don't like hurting wild animals, but I will protect mine.
Right.
But if I can scare them off and keep them away that way, I'll do that. But if they keep coming back and trying to hurt them, or even if I catch them killing them, that's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like when the red-tailed hawks would attack our cockatiels and a bunch of other birds out in the backyard and rip off cages and rip off wings and stuff, right? It was carnage up there, but it's like we understand the circle of life. But WTF, Hawks, go get. Are you kidding me? There's a field behind us. What are you doing? Easy meal? Even birds want fast food, I tell you. Oh, here comes my cousin.
I'll tell you something right now. I've been trying, and I'm failing miserably on trying to quit smoking. I tell you what, I hate the day I ever picked the dang things up.
Yeah, that's what everybody tells me. But I'm one of those weird freaky. Hi, Simon. I'm one of those weird freaky people that can smoke for, days and days and days and packs and cartons, and then not smoke again forever just because I don't care. Like don't care.
Yeah, especially when like on days when like you're on a project or something, right, and things just not going right. So you're sitting over just like me. I'd be like a choo-choo train.
Right?
Yeah.
I've smoked like that too before. I've like at club nights and stuff like that back in the day. Oh man, I go through like 3 packs in just like a few hours of the club, right? I mean,
Right. My father
good
was
stuff,
a
man.
chain smoker back when I was just real tiny, little, and he smoked Winston's.
Winston's are
And
delicious though.
he smoked 3 to 4 packs, sometimes 5 packs a day.
Oh, geez.
Then one
Wow.
day I remember he was telling me about it, when I was about 19. He was telling me about it. He said that just one day he just had enough. So he said he just laid him down and he never picked him back up again. I said, "You didn't have no withdrawals?" He said, "No, I just laid down because I decided that was it." I said, "Man,
I did the same thing. I did the
yeah,
same thing, bro. I smoked since I was 14 to 30. And one day I just said, no, that's it. It's getting too expensive. Put them down. I may bludge one every now and again. But now I was like, no,
tip
stuff
my
this.
hat to you, bro."
I don't know how I did it.
Because man, it is hard to lay them things down. Hey, you got great willpower. You and my father had a lot of common right there.
I think you get to a point where you're just like, you know what? Stuff it, like.
I got 99
I don't know how to explain it.
and cigarettes ain't one. Except I don't have it. I have some. Well, I like menthols. I love menthols. And I love smoking unfiltered. I don't know. I'm a bad person and I don't care about myself, but that's besides the point.
Hey, Sarah, can I bludge a cigarette?
Yeah, here, catch it? Did you catch it? I'm throwing it at you right now. Are you catching it? Why aren't you catching it? Because he's scratching back. Sure.
It's halfway around the world, mate,
I know, they're 100s too, man.
I think you have to put it in orbit before it gets to me.
Your lungs don't orbit.
That's true.
But you don't exist, so you can't have it anyways. What?
So that's a long airmail there.
Oh, Jim's got green background today. He had red and blue. This motherfucker with this guy with his background. Oh, that's not me. That's not me.
Hey,
it's because like he's got like weed, and weed is green, so he is green.
Well, I'll tell you that, really, I want to quit, but I guess my problem is I don't have enough willpower, and I will admit that. That's my flaw when it comes to that. I can have willpower on every other thing.
Yeah.
I never, it was at one point, long time ago, when I had just started to drink, and it was getting out of hand. So I said, no, no more. And I never had a problem. I laid it down, but I don't know why with the cigarettes, I'm having a bigger problem.
Hey, Warhorse, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
It's been like maybe 2 years or 2 or so, maybe a bit more years now.
Right.
And now you're talking about a cigarette, and my brain says, "Hey, let's go down the shop and get a pack of smokes." It never leaves you, man. It's never going to leave you, bro. Even if you quit or not, it's always going to be there.
Yeah,
right,
man. I tell you what, and that's why with young people, now they think you're being a hypocrite when you give them advice not to do it, and they see you smoking, and they say, "Well, you're doing it," but I would tell them and say, "Yeah, but that's all the more reason. That's the point. Is not to do it. Let me be an example. Don't do it."
See, there's many things in my life that not so much like regret, but later in life, kind of think about differently, right? So when I was smoking as a kid, right, I did it because, well, I always wanted to see a little bit of family history here. My mom's youngest sister, she used a lot of drugs and stuff, and I loved her, and I always wanted to use drugs, but never be like her. So, as a young kid, I always knew that I'd grow up using drugs at some point, but I never wanted to be her. And later on in life, when I was like in 8th grade, she had told me that you do any drug you want, just don't ever do heroin because you'll never be able to stop it. And heroin is what killed her, right? And that, the combination of a bunch of other stuff. So now I will never do heroin. I just won't. It's not my thing. Although, I mean, I think plenty of pills and got the nods before, and I don't really care for the nods that much. Weed is a little bit, different. The cocaine, I would say that word, hell of a drug. It was boring. I hated it, made me sick, right? And you know what I mean? And then we won't talk about the other thing because it literally made my brain think like ADHD pills, and I'm like, well, I just can't because it's illegal and no more of that. Plus, I'm not a 20-year-old anymore. I've grown up since the days, mostly.
What's the other thing? I don't know what the other thing is.
Well, meth.
Matt ain't. I will put it in private chat.
I just said it out loud.
Oh, what did you say? I can't. You're very loud compared to everyone else. Sorry.
Yeah, I said meth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get you.
Yeah. That's once I did that once, I was like, okay, well, that just made me like the ADHD pills did, right? And I was like, well,
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so
Maybe
yeah.
And some
It's
meth,
all right.
Stop that. It was just
It's all right, Crimson. It's okay. You know what? A lot of people have really bad connection. Usually, I have bad connection when I go outside to the stream. No worries, Crimson. If we're still on and you get better reception, come back up, dude. You know how the rule is.
I'm in Australia, so I have the best connection. It's all you Americans that have a shit connection.
Right? Because you're in the
They
future or in the
bunch us
past.
up
I don't think so.
like little balls, so there's not enough data for like 1 million people and like 10 square miles.
Yeah. I mean, brief in history, of that. But like as far as like smoking goes now, I don't agree experimenting with those kind of things because then at least I know and they work for me. Simple as that. In fact, weed I just started smoking for the pain because pain meds are just really not good, and that's what took my teeth and my eyes, right? So I had 20/20 vision until all that, and then I had good teeth until all that. Now everything's just shot because of the pain pills. So that's why I don't like them. But the thing is about like the weed, I just basically started smoking it full time, except for.
Hey Sarah, can you do me a massive favor?
What's that?
Just slow a little. It's a little hard for my Australian ass to understand you.
Yeah, see, this is why I need ADHD pills.
See, I'm just saying.
That's all right.
You know I love you.
Okay.
That's why I tell you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, if you didn't love me, you would be on panel.
Well, that's fair enough. I'm here for Wally. I'm here for Mr. Walter.
Yeah, but if you did, but it doesn't matter because Walt loves me, and if you didn't love me, even if Walt loved you, he wouldn't be up here. Let's be real.
I know, but constructive criticism. Remember?
Would you say you're my brother and I love you to death? You're absolutely right.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And you like to go to a porn shop for chicken? I know.
A porn shop for chicken? I've never done it, but
Blue
chicken. Why not?
Just kidding.
Blue chicken, yeah.
Blue chicken is really bad.
Yeah, blue chicken's after you're done with it, mate. You leave it sitting there for a few days. Hey, you want to buy it?
Sorry, I didn't reply to him. I think you guys replied. I'm sorry, I just saw that earlier.
Well, you didn't catch up, dude. That's like hours ago, Mo.
I know. Shit.
Sometimes
I always have missing time.
Sometimes I can talk slow. Sometimes I can talk fast when I start talking fast. Sometimes I'll run words together, and I don't realize I'm doing it till later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the same with the Aussie accent. I've talked to people from America, and they're like, "It's your accent. I can't understand you." Oh, I'm just talking normal. I don't know. So I guess we all have to make allowances for ourselves.
I have a hard time understanding anybody from Scotland, especially my friend and stuff. I mean, his Scottish accent's so thick. I can't understand him at all.
Squats, Sarah? Sarah, you got a problem with the squats?
No, just my one friend.
That's
I'm
my
talking
history, mate.
Scotland, okay? And I can understand that this guy's accent is so thick. Jocko, you guys don't know Jocko. He's in my Discord. You know Jocko. He's been
I'll slap
around.
you with a sack of haggis, mate. I'll slap you with a sack of haggis. That's a terrible Scottish accent.
Right?
Give me some good old haggis.
Right? Did Matt ever come back?
I can understand the Aussie accent. I can understand the Scottish and Irish, you know. I understand them well. But heck, there's some people here in America, though, I have a dickens of a time trying to understand them.
Whereabouts are you from in the USA?
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
And in the southern part of the U.S. You know, when I'm around my own people, I talk just like them, you know. But when I'm around, which I've been around Southerners most of my life, I have that Southern accent.
Yeah, you do. When someone that's Aussie comes on, we're like, well, let's Aussie it up then, and then no one can understand us.
I understand you guys really well.
Hey, do you follow Warhorse? Do you follow mixed martial arts at all?
Nah.
Bryce Mitchell. You should look up Bryce Mitchell. He's a guy from Arkansas.
Right?
No, he's doing really well, man. Young up and comer. Like, he's not got a title fight, nothing yet, but young up and comer, man. One of you guys is like, no, I think you should. I think you'd like him.
Oh, cool.
Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell.
Well,
okay.
If you can, before you leave, whatever, drop it in the chat, okay?
Oh, he doesn't have like a YouTube or something. He's a mixed martial artist. He's an athlete, so I can't really.
How does he not have a YouTube?
He has his own TV channel.
If I was, oh my God,
you know what part of Arkansas?
You both talked at once. I couldn't hear you.
No, I'm chewing.
What part of Arkansas is this Bryce Mitchell from?
I don't know. Hang on, I'll have a look.
Is he from Little Rock?
I'll have a look on my other device. I'll have a look if it works. Well, it's going to take me a bit. Don't stop the show. Come on, Sarah. Cut it up, mate.
I'm trying to eat dinner, guys. Walt just surprised me with going live during the time I would be eating. And I'm like,
No, you guys ever heard of a YouTuber called Nighthawk? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to
Nighthawk?
Go ahead.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
He's really cool.
All right, Nighthawk, I have your answer for you. My streaming is stuffing up. I'm going to jump out and jump back in.
All right, well, hurry up then. We already miss you. I missed him already.
All right. That Nighthawk. Now that sounds familiar.
Right? I can't remember his.
What's his channel content?
Yeah, I would go to my. Yeah, actually, let me give me a second. You go inside and log in my YouTube on the TV, so I can see my subscribe to. But you can watch that.
Yeah, I got a few new subscribers lately too, but this time I'm doing it differently, so hopefully they'll stick more. I hate to say it, but I'm getting less. I need to get more American audience is what I really need to do, and stop getting around the world.
More
American in the USA.
Oh no, I don't. I mean it like that.
That was harsh.
I have like.
Just kidding.
I have like a very, according to my analytics, I have my U.S. Subscriber base is very small compared to like everywhere else. Right. Like Australia, freaking
we want that.
Yeah, but like Australia, like UK, like everywhere else is like more growth than America. Like it's got this 12%, and I have kind of intentionally been neglecting the U.S. demographic in general because, well, StreamYards plus, I had different motivations at the time, right? Now I have different motivations and more StreamYards. So now I'll never shut up. Thank you, Walt. You might have broken the internet now, just so you know.
I did. If you talk,
right?
What did I do? Break the internet.
Well, you basically gave me unlimited StreamYard, so you broke the internet because I'll never shut up.
No, I just go to bed. I say, okay, sir, I got to take a couple hours.
Well, no, I know you go to bed all the time. Even Tim says you go to bed too much. And Tim pulls naked in his wheelchair. Okay, so there, Tim said so. I'm only repeating what he said to the world.
Now, I do want to say this for everybody that that does come over and watch this and knows me. I want to say thank you all for your prayers. I mean, it has helped a lot because trust me, because everyone that knows that I've been in, and had been in such pain, I could barely even walk. And you know, but now I can get around and just a little better, which to me that's good. I mean, it was hard. It was hard for me just to walk within maybe 6 feet. You know, I had to have a cane to do it, but then I'd still have to stop and squat down to stretch my back and kind of have my legs.
I walk with a walker because of the pain from the sciatica and all that stuff. So like when I go off on these YouTube exploring things, it'll be a challenge, but we'll get it done. It's okay. I just I have to. Typically because like they don't want to like fix the sciatica problem because why would they? And the degenerative disc disease is just yeah.
That's the way it is with me. And whatever I did, with picking that heavy dog kennel up, and I should have known better, but I didn't have nobody to help me at the time, and so I needed to move it, so I did it, and I should have just waited, and then it was like a gradual little thing there. Yeah, my back was hurting; it always hurts. But the next thing you know, the hip bone started sticking out.
Oh,
yeah, and it's still sticking out somewhat, and
my hip is all messed up.
Down into my thigh, and into my knee, and into my shin bone, and it felt like something just squeezing that bone on the inside of it. Right.
I have that pain right now.
And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Never.
Agreed.
People that wish things on their enemy, I want to tell them, yeah, it's tempting.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No,
don't do it. It can backfire on you.
Only the good live rent free in my head.
Yeah. That's like maybe a long time ago. Now I would have been dumb enough to, when I got mad at somebody, sit there and wishing the worst thing on them.
No, I never did that. I just mostly punched them, and if I didn't do that, I punched something else or took it out on myself.
Now, there was one time I got physical, and I forgot all about what my counselor told me. But I was justified in what I did. My ex at the time, my one daughter, all right, there was a restraining order on my wife's ex-husband. So he came out anyway, and he was demanding to see his kids. And there was a restraining order there. And he had some, according to the order and all the court stuff, I wasn't there when all that first happened, but when I married my wife, and all this, it was kind of like I find out after the fact about.
Walt, bring him up. Walt, bring him up. Bring Simon up.
He came up, and I'll tell you one thing. I gave him a chance to go. He refused to leave, and then he wanted to whoop my butt.
Wow.
He sit there. Now, I'll tell you what. Now, I don't know where guys get this rolling up your sleeve. Don't intimidate nobody. So that took his shirt off. I told him, I said, please put your shirt back on, boy. Somebody give that boy a sandwich. He's skinny, and he's so next thing you know, he wanted to wrestle and I wanted to punch, so it was kind of hard to get the licks in, but I did. But we went around all over. It was at that time in a trailer park. We was all over that trailer park, and I guess that fight must have lasted somewhere around 45 minutes before someone called the cops.
That's a long fight, bro.
You know, I tell you what. Now I was trying to kill him because I did not want no pervert around my kids.
Oh, that's fair enough. I
cousin
missed the
because
start
hit
of
my
the
mom.
conversation. I missed the start of the conversation, so.
Yeah,
We'll have to go back and watch, Simon.
I look at it like this: he gave up his right to be a dad, but I guess you'd say out of over the years, that's probably the only big fight I ever got into.
Oh, lucky you.
But I've come close at times, but I would restrain myself. It's easy when people are pushing your buttons.
No, if they're doing some bullshit like that, yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I just said I heard the end of the conversation, but it doesn't sound like it's going nowhere good.
Well, when someone's got a restraining order on them, and the reason why he had those on him was that he had molested the oldest daughter.
Yeah, I probably
7 years old. And so it was a pretty ugly one because I didn't hardly have any scratches on him, but he had blood. He had a bloody nose, and
I hope so. I hope he had more than a bloody nose, bro.
I was trying to tear his throat out.
Yeah, please.
I was mad, and but I gave him a chance to go. He didn't want to go.
Yeah,
so.
some people have to be put in their place. Like, okay, so my cousin that lived with me, his older brother is a dingus. I don't care for him at all. Anyways, when they came to live with us, they had seen a lot of abuse in their childhood, drug use and all that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Their mom getting knocked around and God knows what else, right? Anyways, and so his response to getting in trouble or whatever the heck the problem was to hit my mom, right? Now, I'm an 8th grader, and I've told this story before in Matt's chat, and Simon was like, I'm afraid of you, Sarah. And I'm like, oh, no, this happened the one time. It's just one time attempted murder. Calm down.
Right.
Anyways, so what happened was, like, he came down the stairs, and at first I was just going to punch him in the face maybe once, twice, a few times, right?
Right.
I was going to punch him in his nose because his nose is his baby, and he's like, don't hit my nose all the time. So I was going to make sure I broke it. Anyways, but see, the thing is after he hit my mom, right? Even like my cousin, he was like, I'm not defending you, right? And my mom was just like, he hit me. My brother's still playing the computer, like who cares? It's Tuesday for him, right? And I'm like, nobody hits my mom. My dad doesn't hit my mom. Why would you think it's okay to hit my mom, right? And so when he came down the stairs strutting like he put my mom in his place, I went ahead and I just took him down, and I just, I was choking him, and he was gurgling. It was bad. But then I learned, after that night that, none of what I did deserved, or he did deserve any of that. And I had to think long and hard that night what I wanted to do in the future. And yeah, I've gotten into fights before, but nothing like that ever again. And I learned my lesson. And he and I, we made up with that too, because I felt guilty for years about that, especially after his, first suicide attempt. I really felt bad after that. And so I told him I was sorry. And he's like, hey, let's just let the past be the past. And also, I shouldn't have hit, Gene. And I was like, yeah, you shouldn't have. But then I think the murder wasn't the answer either.
Oh, yeah.
So,
absolutely.
And yeah, see, now, the 8th grade year was a terrible year for me, but that was one of the most powerful lessons I learned that year was to control myself like that. And I never went that far again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. To me, these days, I'm more like I'm against.
Oh, well, I'm done now, Simon. I'm done. I'm just trying to make a point that I too could have went, bad in life, but I didn't. I chose, reflect on myself there, Simon. That was the point of the story. Not that I'm the badass. That's not a badass thing to do there. That's actually pretty stupid. But my point is, Simon, you go back up. I'm done with that story. But the point of it is like I just Yeah, a lot changed for me in my 8th grade year, and I grew up a lot. And that's why my high school life was so good, because of that year was so bad. And
Yeah.
I made a lot of personal decisions that year. And a lot of them I still stick with to this day, and that's also why I do what I do today.
Yeah, I was hoping I was gonna show something here. I wanted to, sit there and say, I'm against violence now, but I
Yes.
will defend myself and my loved ones.
Well, we'll
But
all do that. Yeah.
but for as outright, just fighting and all that, just to be fighting, and someone sit there and
Exactly.
say your mama, and say, well, what about my mama? You don't know my mother, so shut up.
Well, see, that's another thing too. Like, just I don't care what people call me. They can call me all the names they want. I don't care about acronyms. I always say, just don't come me late for dinner because nobody likes full dinner. You'll gross. No. But like I said though, like 8th grade was a crappy year, but a big year that I changed a lot. And like I said, I stick to a lot of the things I said that I was going to do in 8th grade to this day
Well,
because
yeah.
they were good decisions, and they still are. And a lot of them is what a lot of people like about me today is like, yeah, I will defend my friends and stuff, but I'm not going to go, that far. Like I know how far I can go on anything like that, And
Yeah.
the
I
whole
hear you.
point, the whole point of it is like when I say I got my friends, I got my friends. Now I don't have to murder anybody. That's not my point. My point is no. When I say I got you, I mean I got you. You guys, a few of
And,
you in the past or present or something, have seen what I will do for the friends. Mm.
and I found out sometimes if you're a good enough actor, if you're good enough, if you want to, not get into a scrape, but you know how to bluff. In other words,
I
you might
understand that.
be a good,
That's kind of
you're a
the
good,
point here,
yeah,
Simon. Is that
you're a good poker
is
player. Well, yeah.
well, no, kind of the point here, though, Simon, is I ain't perfect. I don't hide my past. I don't hide the things that I've done. All I can say is these are the decisions I made because of the things I've done, and therefore, thusly, I have changed and become,
One thing
for the peace and for the love. That's why I feel we're stronger together. Why I love everyone. I'm not that person.
for the new Aussie friend, oi, mate. Now this is a knife. now that's a knife, mate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes if someone pulls out a little toothpick, and they're wanting to intimidate you, just pull this out and you say, "Oh, you call that thing a knife? Now take a look at this."
Right.
Oh, this is a knife.
All right, Simon, come back up. It's time for funny stuff.
If you're flossing your teeth with it.
What? Hey, Walt.
They do have bigger knives. They definitely do. But then again, they have way more loud angles than we do. So they need bigger knives.
All right. Now we're having.
People have lions in their house.
Oh.
And they just got a little taser for it.
Simon, you tease.
Even their
I know what
dogs are
kind of
big
story you're
out there.
talking
Oh
about
my
then.
God. Ooh. Dogs. They got to fight. To fight off the
All right,
tigers.
Jim, you're not coming in very good. Neither am I, apparently. Jesus.
Hey, now here down south, dog-faced boy. I don't know what his real name is.
Simon.
Simon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Around out here, we learned in this part of the South that when we feel the urge to cuss, and we do what we call preacher cussing, or we can just call cartoon cussing. I mean, you can say "dang" and "oh shoot," and you can sit there and you can go rocking, freaking, rocking, flicking, rocking. I mean,
pretty
you can
crack, right?
Hey,
oh, nice.
Switchblade.
Here's
Walt.
my thing, Ripper.
Yeah, Walt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give you my address too, so you can send me all those knives. I had to get rid of all my knives because one of them, or not one of them, most of them were just like really cheapy, cheap kind that everybody gives you, and you're like, I don't want this. Anyway, so I got rid of all those knives. Then I realized that I didn't have any of my good knives anymore, and I don't know what happened to them. They just were walked away someday, and I'm like, that sucks. But
now, like around out here, if you're going hunting, right, and you have a big knife in your vehicle, you get pulled over, and the cops might ask you, "Do you got any weapons?" You got to tell them you got a knife.
Right? Yeah.
Tell them you use it for hunting. They'll say, "What are you going to use it for? Can I see it?" That's right there. They take a look at it and then say, "Well, what are you going to use it for?" You're wanting to be a smart butt. You don't, but you're wanting to sit there and just say, "Well, what do you think I'm going to be using it for?" Hey, I like that. That's a pretty cool knife. That's the kind you can sit there and have in your boot.
I'm too old to carry a knife, actually. Too old to swing the knife.
Right.
Well, but I was in a bad end of town.
Right.
And bad about always carrying, CCW all the way. But we stopped at a stoplight.
Apparently I muted myself too.
Dude walks up to the van and he says, "Give me your car." And I reached between my legs. My little toy.
Hey, you pulled out your meat?
Huh?
I said you pulled out your meat?
No, I poured it. No,
I know, Walt. I know. You said you reached between your legs, so I said you pulled out your meat because that's a Matt joke, okay? It's a Matt joke. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that knife is about the size of the palm that I have myself muted. And it's it's dull as crap. It's very dull.
Yeah, if you can't put your hand on it, it's worthless. You have to have it. It has to be beside your hand.
Yeah, the whole thing is about the size of my hand. It's a very tiny knife. Anyways, this is like one of the few knives I have left, and I'm like, I thought I gave this knife away. So which knife could I give away then? I miss my knives. I had some really good ones. I know the best knife I had. I gave it to my uncle, who's like rich as AF, but they didn't have a knife on their boat, and when the rope got tighter on the motor, we got stranded in the middle of the lake. I was like, I have a knife, but it's on shore. They wouldn't let me take my backpack, or let me grab my backpack because they were like, no, just come down. I'm like, okay. So I ended up leaving my backpack on shore, and I'm like, and they're like, next time, bring your backpack. And I just gave them the knife because it was a really good knife. It was a strong knife. It was great.
Hey, Wally.
Yeah.
As Simon says, I'm moving to Wally's house. You have an extra room, brother?
Yeah. We're going to build an office here because this room's too small.
Right. Well, it's like I'm setting up this house. This house is
the living room. We had me in the living room, and one of our daughters come home because when Biden closed the damn pipeline down, she had no job. They repossessed her car. They kicked her out of her house.
Yeah.
I had to fucking send her the money for the bus ticket for her and the baby to get home.
Well, at least you're a good
man,
grandpa.
That's like here. Now, like here, I live in a small cabin. I got a cabin right next door, and been trying to fix it up. But since Sleepy Joe did everything, messed everything up, make it hard.
Joe.
Makes it
with a name like Sleepy Joe, you should probably have known better. And a name like, my flock is everywhere, they'll never pay attention.
And so I've been trying to get that thing fixed up, and with everything going on, especially with the health and all this, I haven't been able to get it all fixed up over there yet. But now this is the old cabin, and this section here, we was trying to fix it, get this thing finished, and at the time when my father was still alive, his health went downhill. Of course, my mother's going, and all that, so I had to drop finishing this here off and wait until some better times was coming. So I ended up getting a cabin put up over after some years after Pop passed away. And so anyway, I'm going to convert once I can get moved over into the new cabin. I'm going to turn this into a art studio.
Base.
But
Yeah.
this over here, basically where I'm at right now, is this part of the cabin. The old cabin is I just use it for storage. I remember on one video or live stream I did, someone says, "Nice house."
Right.
I remember there was just one time there was somebody that sit there and said, "Oh, well, Warhorse is making a lot of money," like, really? Well, dang, well, somebody better show me where it's at, because I can use it, right?
Right. Oh my God. Well, my picture's gone off the StreamYards. You know how much I hate that? I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Okay.
I'm dipping out. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I don't judge. Ooh, that is pretty.
I like that.
Nice quick one. Just for protection.
Do what?
What's that say on your piece there?
It says remove before firing.
I mean, that thing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's like I sit there and seen a lot of these guys back some years ago.
Get a wrist rocket.
Like 2012 or something. They both been part of militia. They're showing all the firearms, like, you fools, and turn around. They got raided and stuff, and they lost it all, and ended up. Some of them went to jail. Some of them just got fined and all that. But I mean, when you don't go showing all of what you got like that, I mean, you're asking for trouble.
Well, I went to that government buyback.
Nah, that's such a joke.
Yeah.
I sold a fuck ton of guns. I sold all the crap.
It's getting where, like, next thing you know, they'll say it's a crime to go out hunting, even if you got a license and anything. I mean,
I just have a CO2 gun and a pocket knife because I have kids that get into everything, so I don't want no bullets. But a CO2, they don't even know how to get the CO2 cartridge in it, so they can press it with that all the time. Keep it separate.
I used to have a high-powered air rifle. Now that thing could bring down a deer.
I used to shoot doves, and my friend's mom would cook them up with a BB gun. So we had to shoot it like right in the neck with my mom's friend actually was native, and they said if you ever do shoot them, in the neck is the quickest way.
It is. So
that's
the best way to do it.
That's what I was told.
I have a BB gun rifle and a BB a little plastic one that shoots.
Simon, it's the Cherokee Outlaw channel.
Okay, I'm getting bad echo here. Is it me or?
That's the name of it, Cherokee Outlaw Channel. That be the name of it. As they would say down south. And let's see if I can do this right. Well, you old whippersnapper, I'll tell you what, you do welcome to come on down anytime there.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, that should be a commercial. That was like perfect. Make some money on that.
Another person that I follow too is Kiss, right? Hillbilly Joe. He does a really good like that too. He's all, oh, Hillbilly Joe. He lives in the Philippines, and he used to live in and work and stuff in around our parts, Jim. Namely like Palm Springs.
Okay. Nice. So along the coast, as when I was younger, that's where it always went. It's like in the mountains and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
I stayed away from Pebble Beach, so.
That was my grandpa Silas.
Right?
Yeah. So, if any of y'all ever see any haunts, you let me know. I got old Bessie to take care of them old scary haunts. And I got old Gimpy. Now, Gimpy, one time, I'll tell you what happened. I heard at this old cabin that there used to be an old honky tonk, an old log cabin. They used to do all kinds of haunts going on over. So me and old Gimpy went out there one night, and guess what? I'll tell you what happened. Yeah. So there and had old Bessie and Gimpy with me, and we went out there, and there was something white moving around over by the window. So next thing you know, that thing started coming at me. Well, I'll tell you what, Gimpy's hackles was all up, and I decided to cut loose, and I let the bullets fly. Well, next thing you know, I went over there, and that haunt was dead. That was a dead haunt, but I never could figure out why a haunt being all fancy with a sheet with that said KKK. Is that
Oh my God.
That's all.
Jesus, it's awful.
They are the spirits.
That's horrible. Oh my God. Oh,
they do their stuff out in the trees too.
That one time them haunts heard where I was at for some reason, and they knew where I was at. A bunch of them haunts was out there celebrating, I guess, because they had some fires burning out there. I guess they was having a barbecue. So I
thank you, Simon.
around, got old Bessie after him, and old Gimpy, and I tell you what, they all were running. I mean, flying. I guess I didn't know.
Well, let Simon up.
So next thing you know, guess what? One of them was up in a tree. Yeah, Buck. He was up there in the tree, and well, I shot him down. But that thing, I never heard a haunt scream so much in my life. I was scared. But I hushed him up.
Right?
Hey, Warhorse, for our previous conversation,
right.
Bryce Mitchell is 27 years old and he's from Sherwood, Arkansas.
Oh, my old stomping grounds. That was close to my old stomping grounds out there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know it, but yeah, that's the facts, man. I don't know. Featherweight, 145 pounds he fights at.
Ah, cool. Man,
No, he's going to be a champion, bro.
All right.
In a couple of years, you're going to look back, damn, that dog-faced Simon boy, he said Bryce Mitchell's going to be a champion. I never bet on him. Nah, he's freaking good, bro. When you get to the ground, he's legit, man.
Wow. Man, I tell you what, I sit there and I have
the
martial artist. I mean, them guys can move.
And he's like the next generation, bro. He's only a young kid, only in his 20s, but like that's the next generation of like the pinnacle we have now in their 30s. He's gonna eclipse them all, bro.
Wow.
And he's from Sherwood, Arkansas.
Hey, how about that?
How about that?
Right.
He got the shits with the clothing company that they have. He's like, no, I want camo shorts. I want camo shorts, man. He got camo shorts.
Yeah, you got to blend in with your surroundings, right?
No, he's talking about squirrel soup and stuff. Like, for me from Australia, I've never even met a squirrel, let alone had a soup of the squirrel. So, but I'm like, yeah, bro, that's my man, Bryce Mitchell. Let's go, Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah,
Southern
like a
soup.
cool dude.
He
Yeah,
hasn't
now
lost yet.
there was a small town here in Arkansas called Ward.
Yeah, I'll be right back, you guys. I had to find my
W-A-R-D.
cousin.
Okay.
And true story. I'm not making this up. I wish I was. All right. The mayor was, at that time of that little one-horse town. He was, you know, he has this big mansion, and the people around out there did not like him. And
I don't blame him because he's in like a mansion with a pool and stuff, and you're sweating, and you're like, man.
yeah, and so one day someone shot at him, and the person got arrested. And they wanted to know why did he shoot at him for? He said, "I thought he was a squirrel." True story.
Surrounded by nuts.
I said, "Oh, that was a good one."
Oh, I love the Arkansas energy. I'm going to go holiday there one time. Sarah, take me on holiday.
there you go. Get over holiday out in the U.S. and head down south. I mean, you all have a laugh.
I'll probably get shot in the first 5 minutes doing something wrong. From Australia, I'm like, yeah, mate, it's all good. And they're like, ah, shoot, that guy, he's fucking trouble.
Oh, no, they wouldn't. They'd be out buying you drinks here, bro.
Oh, really? Oh, well, now you say that. Look at Arkansas, here I come.
Because, you know, a lot of Southern Sea Australians is pretty darn cool. You know, they
I see you guys are pretty darn cool.
You know, so, you know, it's kind of like, hey, you're one of us type thing, you know.
You got games, we got crocs. You know, it's like, you know, we got, except you guys got guns. I've got to fight a crocodile off with with a sword, but, you know.
There you go.
It's all right. It builds character. Hey, Warhorse, I've never talked to you before, bro, but I appreciate your banter, mate. You're a good bloke.
Oh, thank you.
No, I appreciate it, you know, like, yeah. It's good, man.
I just me. It's like I've told people, hey, you know, what you see is what you get, you know. I mean, hey, I don't make no pretense about things. I'm just a simple old dude that just trying to get along with everybody and living life. And if I can spread a little good cheer, you know, maybe a little wisdom here or there or what, you know, hey, I'm all right with that. Just enjoying people's company and just trying to spread a little good cheer. Oh my goodness. So that's like with me, I used to do a lot of comedy and stuff. I'll have to bring Grandpa Silas back. But you know, I do a little bit of everything. You know, I'm one that knows how to live off the land. You know, backwoods style. You know, a native style. You know, as they say. I mean, that's my way. I might be old, might not be able to move around as much as I used to, but hey, when it comes to surviving out in the wilderness, I know the whole 9 yards. So, no, Wally, what have you been up to there?
Every time I come back and Simon leaves. I'm heartbroken. I'm sad. I give up.
Why are you sad?
I said I come up on panel. Simon leaves. I said I'm sad. I'm heartbroken.
Oh.
And you guys are like, why are you sad? I just said because Simon left.
I'm studying for a slide bar.
Oh, is that a game you got there going, Wally?
Yeah, I'm trying to find some clothes. I've been looking for these damn clothes for a week now.
Now
I'm
I'll tell
assuming
you a good
you mean
game that
the
they
game.
got online. Now I even like to play it, and that's that Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. That's hilarious.
You know
Go
what I'm
on.
saying? Now that's a pretty good game.
Well, when I get sponsored by them, I'll let you do the promotion for it. Because I don't play the game. I'm like,
But they have some pretty cool commercials too.
yeah, well, we get sponsored by them to the pay. Well, depending how big you are, the more they'll pay,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But like, the thing it is, too, I've seen some of these things broken down before. Like this is kind of like Penny Page, right? She does a lot of commentary stuff, and she was talking about Manscaped, right? And she went on about the whole thing about marketing and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I love marketing. I find it very interesting. Like I said, I'd love to have a conversation with Natasha Chris, but I don't know. She's forever moving, and I don't think she's ever going to want to do that. I have to ask her. I mean, I'll never know until I ask her. I ask everybody else. Why not ask her? But that's not the point. The point is, I just know she's forever moving, and I'm like, I don't know that she's done moving ever, because I don't frequent a lot of the same places anymore because things.
Right.
And so, I don't know. And I don't know. I always feel weird going in her DM. I don't know. She intimidates me, I guess. I don't know. And she doesn't even mean to. It's not even her fault. It's just how it is. Yeah, she's just so dang intelligent,
Yeah. I hear you. And now,
But she's also like extremely kind as well, right? So it's like it's a double-edged like whammy there. It's like I don't want to waste her time, but she's so kind that she'll talk to me. It's weird. I don't know. I love Chris.
Yeah. Now, we always sit there and have those at some point or time have those
Sitting out
situations.
there yelling outside your door, wanting your attention.
Well, why did she
Well,
want me
go
for?
You wanted him?
Come on, Chris. Come on, baby. Oh.
She wanted you for some reason.
Aw.
This is my demon kitty. This is my baby. Do you know how you can tell she's my baby? Hang on, Pat.
Hey, that's a beautiful cat.
This is my parrot, Miss Sarah.
I can't see anything.
That'd be a furry. That'd be a furry parrot.
Furry parrots are the best parrots. I have a thing that
I've trained her to do that since she was a kitten.
I didn't have to train my cats to do that. They already did that before I got birds, so there's that.
Yeah, she would try to get down off the cat tree and she'd get stuck, so I'd sit her on my shoulder. Now I'll sit there and I'll be doing dishes and she'll just chill on my shoulder the whole time.
Oh, just so you know, Walt, in order for me to end the show, I'm going to have to use my cell phone to do it because it's the only thing that's logged into it. So there might be two of me at some point.
You ready to go to bed now? Now that you said hi to Daddy?
What now?
There might be two of me at some point joining in here when it's time to end.
Yeah.
Because I'll try to end while joining in to my other cell phone.
Yeah, Grandma just told me a few minutes ago to wrap it up in a few minutes because it's going on 1 o'clock and I got to be back up at 4 or 5.
All right, well then I'll go live probably on my thing here in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, let me use my cell phone here to sign in and see what I can do.
Yeah, I'll be up. I just smoked that sativa, so I'll be up for several hours.
Oh, good, Jen. Then I'll depend on you to come and keep me company. We'll have a long conversation about. I have no idea.
If you want, I'll talk about that thing on my shoulder. Or do you want to do that different time?
I'll just sleep in the corner.
Yeah. Well, you can always leave yourself up there and sleep on the corner. I don't mind.
He honestly listens to y'all while he's asleep.
Well, that's cool. At least somebody does. I don't even listen to me when I'm asleep. I mean, I do on other people's channels, but I don't usually on mine. What am I doing? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Stop that, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I forgot how to phone, guys. Okay, I forgot. Oh. I forgot how to phone.
You forgot how to what?
She forgot how to phone.
Oh.
See, Bat gets it. Bat's smart. What's wrong, Walt? Does you know how to think? You know how to brain? I don't.
It's late. Our brains usually shut off around 10, and it just decides on autopilot.
Oh, I hate when it does it to me.
She does. If you pet in the same spot too long that she doesn't like, she'll nip at you. Especially
I'm
if you get right
trying
here.
to use my phone, and it doesn't want to work with me.
Look.
I hate that. Go on.
She put all these voices.
I know, right?
And she had to come investigate. She never meows at her daddy's door.
Hmm.
But I'm laying in bed, and I'm hearing her meowing like crazy. Why did you just look at me? I'm sorry.
Okay, now I'm Googling. I hate StreamYard so much in Google. I hate them. I hate them both. I'm literally Googling StreamYards, and it's bringing me not StreamYards. It's spelled correctly.
But yeah, she never wants to come in, and then all of a sudden she's meowing at his door. I'm calling for her to come in my room. She wasn't moving. So finally, I get up to see where she was at. I thought maybe she was locked in the room or something. Nope, she's in Daddy's room.
Oh, apparently I am typing in wrong if I don't do this thing called put a space. I am a limo.
Are you ready for bed now, Pressy?
All right, I'm entering studio on my cell phone.
Sure.
Let's see if we can set up.
Sure, put one out whenever you come.
Now I'm gonna have to, as they would say here down south, got a mosey on over to the old sack. I gotta get up real early in the morning.
That's
me. You have a good night. Take care.
All right, take care.
Nice talking with you.
Walt, and nice meeting you, Jim. You know,
I'll follow you.
And always, Sarah. Yeah, and y'all have a very good night and be blessed.
You too.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for coming.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was
all right.
cool.
Well, apparently I have to come in, and it's going to say your name, or it's going to say my name, but with your picture on it. I'll have to get my cousin here to put the right pictures on. I muted that. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to mute myself on both. Okay, well, up to you, because I'm trying to figure this out. Well,
yeah. Let yourself in.
Oh no, I can't. I'm trying. I can't. So want to let me in? They let me in. Okay. You gotta pull me up on panels. Yeah, there's just me and your name. I'll have to get that fixed. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Okay.
Okay.
But so I'm here, and I'm gonna show you. I can end the stream right now.
Okay. But, I think it's like that because his stream's a master stream, so that's why that picture's there. Like he's like the main.
Well, right, I know, but I'll have to figure it out when I go over to my channel, and have to get it set up for me.
Good luck.
So that's what I have to figure out.
We'll figure it out.
I know.
I'll try and help.
Thanks, I appreciate it. All right, cool. Anyways, okay, so you want me
Tech
to
savvy, maybe.
I'm gonna end it. Okay, I'm gonna hit end.
Okie dokie. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.